Hey, it's no surprise. It's the season of all things spooky, but your skin shouldn't be one of those things. That's right. Joining us right now is Tayler Yoder from Apex Skin. And it's funny, this time of year, everyone wants to have funky-looking skin. They draw lines on their faces. They put warts on their faces and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Halloween goes away. Then what do they want to do with them?
Then they want to get it clear.
Get rid of them.
Yeah.
So let's talk. Are warts a problem? It's not just a Halloween decoration?
So these aren't spooky conditions to us who practice dermatology, but certainly if this is something new to you, it can be, unsettling or not knowing what to do with how to treat it.
And they're not just on your face, right? I mean, they could be anywhere.
Oh, yes. They can be on your hands, on your feet, on your face, on your extremities, even in private areas. So. Right.
So you're freaked out about it. You don't want to endure pain or that sort of thing. What happens when you go see you?
So we have a couple in-office treatments for warts. That can be the cold spray, which can be a little bit cold. I like to tell the kids it's like putting your hand in snow.
Right.
But it's quick. We have blistering agents. We have injectable yeast and even laser therapies.
Because I know a lot of kids, especially athletes, they get problems with warts on their feet, don't they?
Yes, and those kind of get smushed under the pressure, so they kind of can flatten out and cause some more surface area affected. Can be a little bit painful, but
you can fix them up.
Absolutely.
I trust her too. Hey, so what about one of my favorite words, boils?
Yes.
That brings up a beautiful picture in the mind's eye, doesn't it?
Yes.
People will still get boils. It's not something you read about in fantasy books?
No, those are actually very common. Those are little tender infections in the skin. They can be isolated or they can be a part of a condition called hidradenitis suppurativa, which kind of recurs underneath the arms and in the groin area. Sometimes they can go away on their own.
Painful?
Other times they can be very painful. Other times they need more systemic treatment.
But once you go to Apex and see Tayler, they're not painful anymore.
No.
Speaking of something painful, I know a little bit about this, spider bites.
Yes.
And this time of year, you can get spider bites that are very, very, very dangerous. I think we have some pictures up there looking at some of this. That's not a spider bite on that great nose there.
No.
But spider bites, it's a little bite. It could hurt a little bit, but it can have a complication, right?
Yes. Those actually can get infected. If those, that opens a door from the outside world to the inside world. Your skin is your barrier. So if that bite allows bacteria to get into the skin, it can cause a cellulitis infection. It could get into your bloodstream, so it's definitely important to get evaluated by a provider.
And, maybe if you don't see it bite you and you don't know it's a spider, how can you tell that it might be a spider, not just a mosquito bite?
So there's itching and swelling that's associated with all type of insect bites. We don't always know that it's a spider bite, but if there's signs of like necrosis or like blackened skin tissue, we can assume it's from a poison.
Necrosis, there's a Halloween word, right?
Yes.
That's a good one. But I know somebody got a bite. They thought it might have been a mosquito, and it turned into like a giant rash on their arm. Had to go to see a dermatologist, and ended up prednisone and that sort of thing.
Yeah, those hypersensitivity reactions are common.
That can happen, huh? I love the one I heard in the pirate shows, scabies.
Yes.
What is that?
Oh, that condition can drive you mad. It causes extreme itching, more often at night. It's just a little mite that lives in the top layer of your skin that causes an intense pruritus or itching. Easily treatable, but it's with a prescription therapy.
So that's a bug thing too, huh?
Yes.
Wow, how about that? The other thing you hear about, especially people with little kids, they go to school, this one really gives you the creeps. And you think like, you go to a bug person, not a dermatologist, but lice.
Yeah, so we see lice a lot in our office. Lice are very hard to see because they can kind of hide, but those little nits or eggs that kind of attach themselves to the hair shaft are our clue, and as well as the itching to help diagnose that. Yeah,
and for those old folks like me out there, man, it's like you see a weird little spot on your face or somewhere, something that's exposed to the sun a lot. What do you do about that?
So anything that's new should be evaluated by a dermatology provider. Skin cancer is probably the scariest of all skin conditions. Those red, rough pimple bumps that aren't healing after a month are more of those non-melanoma skin cancers that are very common. And of course, the most deadly form of skin cancer, melanoma, is...
But you get to it early, you're okay. Don't be scared about it, right?
Yes, we always want to catch things as early as possible.
So Apex Skin, they're in 11 places, right?
Yes.
But you are in Cuyahoga Falls.
I am.
Okay.
It's a beautiful new location. Come and see us.
Okay, what street are you guys on over there?
Portage Trail Extension.
Okay. And if you need like, say someone's watching right now and they want to call you, they can get through, they can call right now and just get an appointment?
Yeah, you can go online and look at apexskin.com, and they have our number and all of our scheduling online or even through our medical receptionist.
Who wouldn't want her to help you, right? Look at that great crew. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks for being here today. Natalie?